Welcome to the Power Chamber Podcast, the only PCP that wears a hat so that you know time has passed. This should be my last reaction video for the NinjaGo Hands of Time Season 7. It's going to be fun. I do not know what's going to happen. I don't even know how this whole thing's going to shake out at the end. What I can tell you is that this video is going to be a little bit long, primarily because I'm going to give my final thoughts on the season, just from what I can gauge out of these three recording sessions. So we'll see how that goes, and let's go ahead and dive right in. So let's go. Episode 9, I do not know what this episode is called. Previously on NinjaGo. Cyrus was creating some kind of weapon to control time using the time blades. Kai found his dad and parents. They gave them an ultimatum saying that the final time blade can save Master Wu from the time punch, otherwise he's going to rapidly age and die. So I don't know what's going to happen. I imagine that we're going to spend 2 episodes just doing this and finding the time blades and all that other good stuff. Episode 73, Out of the Fire and Into the Boiling Sea. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Lightning. You know, I have a question. I wonder if Vincent Tong is playing the Kai's dad, because like all the ninja play their own parents. Because that's why he's the only one that's got a mother. Honomizu. Ooh, whoa, that looks crazy awesome. Classic villain trope. I don't know where these general guys came from. We're not going with you because reasons. Ooh, Fusion Dragon. I own that one. It's actually rather cool. Wait, so can you guys not do that? Or... Ooh. Yeah, 2-headed dragon. When Jay and Nia fused dragons, it didn't get 2 heads. Dragon swimming through the ocean into a boiling sea. Oh, okay. So it's just to get them down there, because they couldn't survive it, I guess. Swimming that deep. They're inside a volcano. The Lost Library of Horomizu. Time travel. And rule the universe! Such as all villain plans. I swear she's supposed to be older than him. Oh my goodness, it's a rock boulder creature of lava. Creatures! There's more than one. Geotonic, oh my goodness. Okay. So he can't remember the code? Whoa. Obvious commercial break is obvious. How can nobody notice the, like, skin tone difference? Oh my god. Wow. That was idiotic. Why did any of that happen? That was a straight up morphing sequence. Whoa! It? Oh. Samurai X guy. I still don't know who that is. Samurai X is Pixel. It's gotta be. Wow. You combine forces with our powers combined. Of course. I still don't know why your parents didn't go with you, but okay, sure. How did Pixel get transported into a Samurai X? How did Body get back? Numbers! It's mathematical. Yes. Kind of weird giant Trojan snake. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, so that's where we're ending things. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Alright, quick camera check and then we'll get to the last episode. Alright, here we go. Last episode of NinjaGo, Lost in Time. Last episode of the Hands of Time. He got punched by the time blade. He's gonna rapidly age and die. It's gonna be horrible. Alright, time tunnel. Wow. That is some crazy psychedelic artwork there. They're gonna go back and defeat the elemental masters. That's obviously what that means. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So the Cliff Gordon thing is true. Right on. Nice to get some clarification on that. Like 2 years later or whatever it was. Cliff Gordon. Right on. Nice. This is awesome. Elemental Masters in action. That's not a flashback. That's cool. Monastery. We really need to go into Zane's patronage, don't we? We got a giant mech on top of a mountain. Oh, wow. Zane! Dragon! Fighting a snake. The more things change, the more they stay the same. This time the snake's metal. Whoa! We get it, guys. You watch Star Wars. But how are we supposed to get back to the present?
We're stuck here forever.
Oh, they can reverse time. That friggin' reversal blade's overpowered.
All our energy, and we will not rest until we know where is
Okay. So that's the end of that. Gonna check on the camera one more time, and then I'll give my final thoughts on this season, at least from what I can glean from this very interesting show. So that was NinjaGo Hands of Time. I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest with you. It's a fantastic ending. Here's the problem, right? Like, the beginning of this show is really good. The end of this show is unbelievable. But I don't know if it's as good because I know where it's going. Because after this, it all changes. Because of that stupid movie. So I don't know how much of this I can be like, yeah, we did it, guys. Because that's a clear setup for next season, right? Like, we're traveling through time in search of Wu. But I know, based on having seen half of the first episode of Season 8, that that's not what ends up happening. We skip over all of it. And knowing that kind of makes this a bittersweet or just a disappointing experience. Slightly, because I know that's not the direction they're going to go. I don't know. It was nice that we had all the ninja have character arcs this go around. I'm almost certain that Samurai X is Pixel. Primarily because we don't resolve that whole thing. Pixel is just gone from Zane's mainframe. So, I mean, who else would it be? But then again, that leads into the whole how'd you get her body back situation. I just don't get it. Um, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, though, because basically after this point, the entire show changes, at least for another couple years, and then we'll get to where we are right now with the show currently airing, and things will change all over again. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. Uh, well, I say everybody gets a character arc. I don't know if that's true. Uh, everybody gets something to do, at least at first. I liked Cole having to try and control his rock hands, even though that's resolved off screen, kinda, and never really brought up in the second half of the show. It's really awkward. Well, not really awkward because he's not the main focus. Jay, he gets some stuff to do. I'm glad we met his mom. That was fun. Really confused about Zane's whole patronage because we know who the Master of Ice is. We didn't see that guy in Tournament of Elements, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit with this one, I think. And when the review comes out of this is gonna be a very interesting road because it doesn't follow the same structure of let's do a different genre, even though we do go back to the old kung fu movie style for the plot. It's not really there, and we don't even do the Back to the Future thing that I thought we were gonna do until the very end. So it's interesting. I liked all the stuff done with Kai. It was really good. I wish Nia was more involved in the whole patronage thing, like her finding out her parents, considering that it's supposed to be a dual focus for the both of them this season. She seems largely in the background for at least some of this, and I don't think that should be really the case. I liked that we, fully established that Jay and Nia are a couple again, even though we don't really do anything with that. As soon as we acknowledge it, we just kind of, okay, we're back to where we were, and then move on with the show. And then there's the Lloyd Master thing. Now, I don't mind that this season is dealing with Lloyd finally, being as a master in training or sensei in training, finally taking up that mantle. The problem is the other ninja keep treating him like he's trying to be the leader and that they don't need him to be the leader or that he's not an effective leader. And I don't understand that. After possession, that should not be even a question. It's so weird. I just don't understand how that can be a thing. I do like he finally takes up the mantle for Sensei Wu. They're gonna go find him, apparently. And that's gonna be the whole thing with the character design change. I know that that's a fact. That's the one line I can remember from the first episode is that they say that traveling through time can alter things, and that's why they look different, even though they don't realize it. And it's really dumb. I don't know. This feels like the ending of a different show than what we'll get next season with the Sons of Garmadon. It's just bizarre. I don't understand how they'll do it. I'm going to have to sit with this just to kind of see what's done here. Because I just don't think a lot of their ideas really come through in the best way. Everybody gets something to do initially, and then most of them are kind of dropped off. The only people that get something like really definitive to do are Zane, or no, not even Zane, because he just loses Pixel, and he's not even that broken up about it, which I don't understand. Like, we went into an entire season, an entire 2 seasons of you being with her and then, or meeting her and then being with her So losing her should be a bigger deal than it is. But it's not. He's just like, well, she's offline. It'll come back. I don't know. But yeah, the only characters with anything to do are Lloyd and Kai and Nia. I do like where Sensei Wu ends up at this season. It's nice that he finally gets to a place where I do like him sacrificing himself, even though I don't really understand it. Because, I mean, there was that whole thing about him needing people to help. And in the end, he just fights off Crooks and Necronics by himself. I get that it's for a different reason. But, yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to have to let this one stew and just kind of see where it is. It's... I don't know. Because before I watched these last two episodes, I really wasn't a fan of the lead-in. Because the last couple of episodes were just kind of weird and there. I don't like... The character dynamics are weird. Like, the way the ninja talk to each other is just different. It's not the same without the Hagemans really taking charge in the situation. There's way too much talking in this show. There's way too much quipping. Jay revealing himself to the Vermilion was utterly stupid, and he shouldn't do that because they've done this before. They've been in disguise to hide from villains. So I just don't understand how he can make that mistake. You know, we went through that whole, bequeath thing in season 2. So, like, he for real needs to know that he can't just be, like, waving and looking directly at the villains when they have a different skin tone. It's weird. But yeah, I'm going to let this one stew, think things over, kind of see how I feel about it, because those are kind of just my general thoughts. Maybe things will be different if I just sit down and watch it again when I'm taking notes, or when I'm actually going to be looking through for the review. But just my initial impressions, I don't know. It's a decent enough season of Ninjago. I'll say that. The last two episodes really saved it. It really did give me that Ninjago feel. But at the same time, I know where it's going. And I know they don't follow up on it in the way that I want them to. So I don't know how happy I can be about that, But we'll see. If you guys want me to keep watching this show, because, I'm staring directly at episode 1 of Season 8 right now, as it's paused. I'd be more than happy to keep watching and see, where this season goes. Or where this series goes, rather. But as this season, we don't really go into a genre. It just seems really different. Like something has changed. It's not like overall awkward like Day of the Departed was. But it's still not like one of the top seasons of this show. It's not like Possession. It's not like Rebooted. Where we just had a through line of ideas. But anyway, leave comments on this video. Let me know what you guys thought of Season 7. Or at least what you guys remember about it. Please comment, because I'm really scatterbrained right now, trying to figure out what I think about it, and I just kind of need to let my mind process all that information. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm Nick, aka IronBet1993, reminding you to Ninja Go!